look good, brother.
Everyone deserves to live in a community where we feel safe, where we have trust in our leaders to serve with competence, integrity, and professionalism. My name is Adam Deitch. I grew up in a community with safe streets, good policing, and faith that those in power were honest, hardworking public servants. Until 10 days ago, I served as a federal prosecutor in Boston. I took on cases throughout Massachusetts: bank robberies, gun and drug cases, child exploitation, cyber stalking, and all kinds of fraud. But what I've spent most of my time doing is trying to root out public corruption in our state, including and especially right here in Norfolk County. I left my job in the U.S. Attorney's Office because when I see a problem, I want to solve it. Over the course of my career, I've learned that the overwhelming majority of police officers and prosecutors work hard and do the right thing. I've also been proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with members of law enforcement who work tirelessly to keep our streets safe. But I also know there can be grave consequences when they don't. I've seen firsthand what happens when police and prosecutors take shortcuts, rush to judgment, and then stubbornly won't consider other possibilities. That's what's been happening in Norfolk County for far too long. That's why I'm running for Norfolk County District Attorney as a prosecutor, not a politician. Norfolk County deserves leaders we can be proud of, who serve with honesty, transparency, and accountability. This campaign is about more than electing a new district attorney. It's about building a culture of accountability and integrity where professional police work protects victims, not insiders, and where we follow the evidence no matter where it leads or who it implicates. That's the standard I've lived by prosecuting corruption throughout Massachusetts, and that's exactly what I'll do as the next Norfolk County DA. Together, let's build a district attorney's office we can be proud of.
Woo! Good evening, my friends. Happy Saturday. Oh, what? Wait a second. You guys didn't get enough of those? You guys didn't get enough of what? I'm sorry. What?
Welcome, everyone. Woo! 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 Oh my goodness, people. Woo! people. Welcome. Woo! 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 Woo!
Radhouse Media, big shout out to him. Thank you for making that, my friend. Appreciate it. Y'all are silly out there, man. Y'all are fucking silly. It's great to hang out with you guys again this evening, man. We've got some fun stuff to talk about. I'll try to keep you guys company before Aiden's stream starts. But we'll yeah. I think the thumbnail and the title are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, we got to do what we can. We got to do what we can, people. The McAlberts need us, folks. You understand? This is no laughing matter. This is no time for dilly-dallying. Okay? This is time to step up, okay, and get the McAlberts some funds. All right? Now, I am blown away. All seriousness, I am blown away that they had the audacity to do this. It's actually pretty adorable. And some of the tweets that I've seen are really, really even more adorable. Because I mean, dude, what did they think is going to happen here? Because I'll tell you what's going to happen. This is what inevitably is going to happen. People like me are going to talk about it. Aiden's probably going to talk about it later tonight. Everyone, I think Broken Baker already talked about this. And so what's inevitably going to happen is more funds are going to be raised for them because we are spreading the word. That is what we're doing here. And wait, Liz 88 gifted a membership, people. Thank you, Liz. Piney Woods Law and Crime, thank you, member, for 12 months, 1 year. I love it. Love you, Will. Truly learned so much here. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. When an attorney tells you that shit, man, that's fucking some flattering shit. I got to tell you. So now, yeah, what's going to inevitably happen is we're going to end up perpetuating this and spreading word. And common sense will prevail here, I'm sure. But it will also have the Streisand effect, because what's going to end up happening is more money is going to get donated to Turtle Boy, even though he has nothing to do with this lawsuit. But people are going to want to prepare because they have threatened that they are going to sue Aiden, Dr. Turtle Boy, Mr. Media Carney. They have threatened to do this. And now they're begging for money. So, as you can see, pinned to the top of the chat is Aiden's defense fund link. Because the only way to fight fire is with fire, right? Now they wrote what I imagine. I haven't read it yet, but they wrote the McAlberts wrote a very touching plea for your help, people. So, and yes, it's at $18,000 now. $18,000. Now let me see something real quick. Let me take a gander over here at when did this go up? And who the fuck is Denise Galvin? So I'm not seeing where. First, we're gonna go for the Give Send Go here. I'm not seeing when the Give Send Go was started. Let's go ahead and share this real quick. Is Jen McCabe's sister? Okay, that makes sense. So let's read this. This should be absolutely fucking wonderful. Because here's the thing, folks. Before I read this, keep in mind that every bit of physical and circumstantial evidence not only points away from Karen Reed's SUV striking Boston police officer John O'Keefe on the early morning hours of January 29th, 2022, but the evidence, the physical and circumstantial evidence, also points towards inside 34 Fairview Road, where I believe it was 11 or 13 people that were inside that house. And I can't really remember, but it was a lot of people. And just about all of them testified in the first trial, and just about all of them lied in the first trial. And then the ones who testified in the second trial lied again. And the facts dictate this. And this is going to be very, very heartwarming here, because these people who have only grown a reputation of being liars all around the world have started a Give Send Go because they want donations to fund their lawsuit, or at least their defense of a lawsuit against that Karen Reed has filed against them. The House defendants, as Alan Jackson put, or whoever wrote that motion, whoever wrote the lawsuit, House defendants is what they were named as. And
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Cajun Butterfly, thank you so much. I may not say much in the chats, but thanks for always being here and bringing us all the facts, even when you're brutally honest. Well, I don't know how else to bring you all the facts, Cajun Butterfly, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. So let's go ahead and read this thing, because why do I have the feeling it's going to be fucking hilarious? For over 3 years, witnesses and their families have lived under the weight of false accusations, online attacks, and relentless attempts to twist the truth about what happened in Fairview Road. We stayed silent, trusting the justice system to correct the record and protect the witnesses who cooperated in good faith. It hasn't. Instead, a new and dangerous playbook has taken hold. Weaponize social media, unleash online trolls, pollute the jury pool, tear apart the community, and use character assassinations of harassment to intimidate witnesses and rewrite reality. The playbook doesn't stop with us. It can be used against any ordinary citizen who steps forward to tell the truth. This is a new normal. Because this harassment has gone unchecked, our only remaining path is to seek justice through the courts, to clear our names publicly, to defend our children and families, and to help build a real foundation against witness and victim harassment, so this never becomes business as usual in American courtrooms. This is very, very funny. So this is the most projecting shit I've ever seen in my life. I wonder if this could be reported for fraud. I wonder, because I'm sure they've tried to report Aiden's for fraud over and over and over again. I'm sure they've tried to report Karen's for fraud over and over and over again. And the thing is Aiden is telling the truth. Karen was telling the truth and is telling the truth. This one is full of lies. And I mean, it couldn't be with anything else. I mean, if they are trying to defend themselves against a very, very long time coming lawsuit filed by Karen Reed, and if they are trying to fund a lawsuit against Karen Reed and Aiden Carney, well, the only way that they can do that and even dream to do it effectively is to lie. And let's just keep reading here. I love this line right here. Because this harassment has gone unchecked and only remaining path is to seek justice through the courts, to clear our names publicly, to defend our children and families, and to help build a real foundation against witness and victim harassment so this never becomes business as usual in American courtrooms. It sure as fuck sounds like it sure as fuck sounds like they're already predicting the outcome of Aiden's case. They're already like, yeah, Aiden won this. This is over. It's victim witness harassment. Get the fuck out of here. Now, at no point did they say intimidation, which I find interesting. I mean, these are the very same people who filed charges against Aiden, Mr. Media Turtle Boy, Dr. Turtle Boy. These are the very same people who filed witness intimidation charges against him, correct? So far, I haven't heard the term witness intimidation. That's interesting. Could it be that they're afraid of the inevitable lawsuit that Aiden would most likely file when this is all over? We are speaking out now not only to defend our families, but to stand up for truth, accountability, and real justice for John O'Keefe, and for every future witness who might otherwise be afraid to come forward. Who might be afraid to come forward. Listen, nobody here fucking killed a cop and fucking lied about it and covered it up and called in fucking favors amongst a corrupt local government to fucking do it. What are you talking about? Nobody over here did that shit. What do you mean? Afraid to come forward? Who would they be afraid of? Who would they be afraid of? Would they be afraid of maybe, I mean, the worst thing, somebody sticking a fucking phone in their face and asking them questions. That's the worst thing that they would have to worry about. What we've done from the beginning. We did everything the justice system asks of witnesses, cooperated fully with state and federal investigators, provided statements immediately, testified before grand juries, answered every question, told the truth every single time. That one is full of shit. Not one of us have invoked the Fifth Amendment because we have nothing to hide. No, not one of you invoked the Fifth Amendment because you thought lying would be easier because you had cops backing up your stories. You had cops and their bullshit investigation to corroborate your bullshit stories. That's what happened. Like, let's just fucking be real here, dude. Like, we didn't plead the Fifth. Well, no. No. Of course not. Why wouldn't you lie? We're victims in this whole thing because the deflecting was very obvious too. The deflecting was amazing because and they did the same exact shit that every asshole that we see on YouTube, once they fucking get cornered and show their true colors, right? How many times have we seen this in the last 2 years? How many times have we seen people on YouTube do this? The fucking McAlberts did it in fucking court on the stand, dude. Let me explain. How many times have we seen when someone's bullshit and their lies corner them and then they shut down and play victim? Isn't that what Jennifer McCabe did? And so many others? Didn't they? I'm just a normal mom. I'm just a normal mom. And I'm telling you that we suffered harassment, constant harassment. Ugly people online harassing us. Like, this is what these people always do. People who are full of shit and are usually shitty, that's what they do. Alan Jackson had her in the corner. He had her on the ropes. And what did she do? Oh, no. Harassment. We suffered so much harassment, Jerry. The fuck out of my face with that shit. How we became targets. Despite our full cooperation, a coordinated effort grew online and in the media to shift blame onto innocent people. False narratives were pushed into court filings, social media, and public forums. Our names, reputations, and livelihoods were attacked, often viciously and without any basis in fact. Our families have okay, that goes on. Hold on, I love this shit. Our names, reputations, and livelihoods were attacked. Are you kidding? Is that supposed to be fucking funny? Is that supposed to be fucking funny? Our names, reputations, and livelihoods. Look at what you people did to Aiden Carney. Simply because you guys were too scared to answer simple questions. I mean, you're going to answer them now, though. You're going to answer them in a deposition in Karen Reed's lawsuit. You're going to answer them in a deposition probably in John O'Keefe's lawsuit or in the O'Keefe's lawsuit against Karen Reed. And you will definitely, if and when Turtle Boy decides to fucking sue your asses, you're going to have to file, you're going to have to be deposed then too. And you're going to have to be deposed if you actually go through with the lawsuits that you threatened. So how many times do you guys want to sit there and get these questions asked without Judge Bev to bail you out? With no Judge Bev to look at every time a question comes up that you don't feel comfortable answering, and you get to look up at Judge Bev, and then she goes, sustained. Say it differently, Mr. Jackson. How many times? That's not going to happen now. How many times do you want to sit there for that never to happen? Hours and hours upon hours. The best thing you could do, like seriously, is just fucking come clean. The best thing you could do is just come clean and get a deal on your jail time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. I feel like the best thing to do is just fucking, this is going to suck. You guys thought the last 3.5 years were fucking stressful for you, dude? This is going to fucking suck so bad. Like, the more truth that comes out. And the same shit, like, because the facts don't change. And what's going to happen is the facts that have been repeated over and 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 over again for the last 3.5 years are going to get repeated over and over and over and over and over again for the indefinite amount of years that God knows how many of these civil suits are going to take, which I assure you, in every single one of them, you fuckers are going to get deposed. It's a vast ocean out there. It is a vast ocean of shit that you people are in. And I don't think you're grasping it. Now, this little give, send, go attempt is a nice little plea. It's cute. We're all enjoying it. Our families have endured years of harassment, intimidation, and online defamation. And there's the intimidation. Personal and professional harm, damage to our children, relationships, and well-being, tens of thousands of dollars, and legal expenses. Dude, you have no idea, dude. Get ready for the hundreds of thousands of dollars that this is not going to raise. I mean, you're going to get enough for a retainer, maybe for a really good attorney, but it's not, as time goes on, you're not going to be able to pay anybody worth a shit to defend you. That's not going to happen. I don't know, man. That's a good question, Microdots. People, obviously, you know, we got to give it up for the mighty Microdots when he enters the room, folks. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. That's a hell of a compliment. Thank you so much. 227, $2.27. Now, here's the thing. We're going to get into this real quick after I read all this bullshit. All because we did what we were supposed to do. We told the truth. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Stop it. Why we're asking for help. With a civil trial now ahead, we know the same playbook will be used again. Distort the facts, target witnesses, and re-traumatize our families in public. We cannot face this alone. I love that. With a civil trial now ahead, with a civil trial now ahead, we know the same playbook will be used again. With a civil trial now ahead, we know the same playbook will be used ahead. Yeah, the truth. Because the theories remain the same. And the funny thing is like we got to these theories, we got to these inevitable theories, we got to these places where we can speculate responsibly based on your bullshit. That's the ironic part. We eliminated your bullshit to get to the truth. That's what happened here. All of us collectively. Mostly, of course, Dr. Turtleboy, Karen Reed's defense team. Separate entities, but nevertheless did their own individual work to get to the truth. And in many, many cases came to the very same conclusions through simple investigative work. I mean, I'm sorry, you don't get to sit here and play victim when you guys were caught hanging out and admitted to doing it socially, by the way, hanging out at the Proctor's residence, the very Proctor's residence where the man of the house no longer has a job. That's interesting. Megan A1, thank you so much. Please play Emily C's Save a Witness vid. It's a short. Yeah, I was going to actually get to that. Thank you for reminding me. I am going to play that. Emily C is fantastic, by the way. Make sure to subscribe to Emily C. I'm going to make sure to drop the link in the chat, obviously, as I always do when I play these. But Yeah, this is I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm bummed because I knew I was on to a good thought. Um yeah, see, with the playbook ahead, the playbook has been the truth. The playbook has been the truth. I mean, all anybody has to do is see the video of the waterfall video, the waterfall footage. That's all anybody has to do. All anybody has to do is to know that Sallyport footage was deliberately kept out of discovery from the defense in two separate trials. Two separate trials. Data was altered. Sallyport footage being inverted. Data was altered. I mean, it goes on and on. Chain of custody didn't even exist. The rules of chain of custody didn't even exist in this case. There is so much. I mean, and all of it, by the way, McAlberts, all of it points to keeping you protected. So you'll raise some money because there are some stupid people out there. But the problem is that this late in the game, your chances are very, very, very slim. Like, you know what I want to see? I want to see a 12-hour Krusty Panties fundraiser for the McAlberts. That's what I want to see. I want to see a Krusty Panties 12-hour fundraiser. I want to see a fucking Twisted Tragedies 12-hour fundraiser for the McAlberts. I'm dying to see that shit. House defendants, let's go. Twisted Tragedies, you guys got Twisted Tragedies and you got Krusty Panties out there fucking rooting for you guys. Maybe Plevin will do it. Maybe Plevin will do a 12-hour fundraiser for you guys. Here's the thing is nobody believes you. And so nobody is going to have the inclination to raise funds for you, especially those who are fucking struggling so bad for money and do everything they can to grift for money and feel entitled to money themselves for sitting up here and talking out of their asses. That is your only chance. Those are the only people going to bat for you, which I find amazing. I mean, you've got your idiots on Twitter. You got your Mama Llamas and you got your fucking Julie Carps. I mean, sure. But the truth be told, it's not going to go far. Like, you'll never. I remember I said, in anger, I said, my days of raising money for Karen Reed are over. I have said that. I said those words. I'm saying never say never. Under the right circumstances. Here's the thing. My point being is, if I thought that you guys were ever a threat, which I don't think you are, if I ever thought that you guys were ever a threat, I would easily throw another 12-hour fundraiser for Karen Reed. Easily. Just to spite you. Just to spite you. Just to spite this bullshit that you guys got going on over here in a Give, Send, Go. I would absolutely do that. Because here's the thing. Like, we're laughing at this because it's funny, but there's an element of it that's fucking not funny at all. Not funny at all. And that element is that you are using the memory of John O'Keefe. You're exploiting the memory of John O'Keefe, a man who one of you murdered, one or more of you murdered, and the rest lied and covered it up. And that is truly, truly fucking disgusting. I mean, I don't know. Bob, what do you think, buddy?
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading than that? And what could be more important?
Agreed, Bob. Agreed. Every contribution, large or small. Wait, let me read this real quick. Your support will help us secure the legal representation necessary to fight back, challenge false allegations in a court of law, protect our families from ongoing harassment, establish a clear standing against witness and victim intimidation, ensure the truth we've stood by since day one is finally heard. Every contribution, large or small, brings us closer to clearing our names, protecting our children, and drawing a line in the sand so that this kind of witness harassment cannot be the model for the future defendants. Every contribution will be used directly to help ensure justice is served by funding the legal work, protection, and advocacy needed to confront these falsehoods and stop the harassment. If these are funds remaining after our own cases are resolved, we intend to see those to support other witnesses to victims facing similar attacks so that no one has to fight this kind of abuse alone. Thank you for standing with us. We believe in truth over online mobs and for helping us pursue real justice for John O'Keefe, the McAlberts, and Higgy. Now, let's read some of these donos. So Sandra, because anybody, make no mistake, anybody who donates to them, and we're going to see some that are like spite donations, which is the stupidest fucking thing in the world, by the way. I'll get into that. But this is fucking, everybody, make no mistake, anybody who donated money on this thing is fucking retarded. Every single person. Anybody who donated so much as a cent to this thing is fucking dumb. Look at this, Sandra. My heart is full. My heart is with all of you. Please know that so many of us fully support you. What you and your families have had to endure is horrifying and just plain wrong. I'm just impressed by the strength you have shown, even when I am sure it was not easy. I wish you the best as you fight for justice for yourselves and for John O'Keefe. May God be with all of you. And then this Leo Wiener guy, of course his name's fucking Wiener, donated $500. And Sally Kane donated $20. Prayers. Mary Lee donated $50. Anonymous, $166, which is a weird number. Karen is a liar. You deserve to clear your name. Anonymous giver, another $500. The Dougal family, Dougal, $500. So yeah, these people are donating to themselves. I bet you they all fucking got together and donated to themselves to get some sort of fucking shit going, to get some trackage going. The Dougals here, fucking Dougals, justice for John O'Keefe and justice for witnesses victimized by Karen Reed, her dishonest and unethical attorneys and social media characters. Kelly and Brendan Martin, $100, sending love, positive thoughts, and strength to JJ's families, friends, and all witnesses affected by the smear campaign. We will always have your backs. See, these are not critical thinkers. These are just retards that have no sense of even analyzing anything. They're just listening to these fucking idiots and seeing them at fucking soccer games and dumb bullshit like that. And they're like, there's no way. They brought a casserole to the potluck. How could that be? Well, they took the team out for tacos after the game. That can't be them. They wouldn't do that. Chris Albert is on the select board. He's a selectman. He's a respected small business owner. Like, just shells of people, bro. No depth to them whatsoever. Just fucking shells of people. Shells of people who have enough fucking, like, electricity that generates their brains to be able to set commands for them to talk and move hands and put their feet in front of the other, put the shoes on, socks on, and whatever in the morning, but not actually think past a layer. Incapable of this. They see a guy like Turtle Boy and he says things like cunt and retard. And then they go, oh my God, pearl clutching. And they say, oh, well, then the McAlberts must be innocent. Those poor people. How dare they these online trolls harass them. It's amazing. Anonymous giver, $25. May God bless and give strength to all the state's witnesses who had to endure an unimaginable and perilous past few years. Perilous. Be on your God. Stand firm in faith. Be courageous. Be strong. Bible verse Corinthians 16:13. You see what I mean? You know, people who just think they're good Christians because they read their Bible. You know what I mean? People who just think they're good Christians because they read their Bible and they see people driving fucking SUVs with their kids. And then they're like, they must be the victims. This guy says bad words over here. They must be the victims. That's just retard. I can't get past that shit. It's retard. Dude. Dude sent $25. You deserve safety. You deserve support. You deserve peace. Do what it takes to get there. Who's a rat? $5. Fully support the Albert McCabe, O'Keefe families. Since the trolls here only have to pony up $5 to bestow their brilliance upon us, I'm going to goose up their donations by $20 every time I see one. God's love and peace to all. God, man, that person must be a fucking scholar, bro. Like, can you imagine somebody with imagine somebody's intelligence level that it takes? Like, I just want to try to imagine, just like, I mean, it's 1 in fucking a billion. You know what I mean? But somebody who every time they see a $5 troll, and I love this because we're actually, me and him are kind of on the same page. Every time they see a $5 troll, they're going to match it with $20, no matter what. Every $5 troll donation, they're going to match with $20. Like, I love that. Because what's going to happen, I mean, here's the thing. Is as much as I'd like to see this person just go broke, you know, I would love to see that. The thing is if people are trolling but giving them money, like, you just have to be heard on their Give, Send, Go. No, you don't. Okay, you're not that important, and they don't give a fuck about what you have to say. They know they're hated. All they care about is the $5 you're giving them. They don't care about what you have to say. So you're just wasting $5. You're not trolling anybody but yourself. Make no mistake about that. That's $5 that could go to Aiden's defense fund. That's $5 that could go towards Karen Reed if that's where you want to donate it to. 100%. It's just fucking dumb. Like, you're trolling yourself. You're not trolling anyone but you if you're donating any money to that Give, Send, Go. You're a fool. And I'm glad I have 1.6 thousand people watching me right now, hearing me say this. So, but basically, I mean, that person, as stupid as they are, they know, I mean, they're probably willing to match with that $20 for every $5 troll donation. But it was really stupid to say that, because that, on top of me saying what I'm going to say, and I mean, I don't know what anyone else is going to say, but you know, you can only see it one way. You're not doing anything for yourself. You're just trolling yourself. You're only funding their bullshit. That's all you're doing, and that's all they care about. That's all they see. Their feelings aren't hurt by your words. They don't give a fuck. They care about every single $5 donation. So stop doing it. Like, you have to be, listen to me. Let me put it like this. And it's fair that you did think of this. So I'm not saying that you are a piece of shit if you've done this because you just hadn't thought of it. But I'm saying, if you're aware of what I'm telling you now, you have to be an absolute and utter piece of shit to willingly and willfully give cop killers your money. Just to troll them, just to insult them. Insult them here. It's free. They're watching. Insult them in Turtle Boys chat. Guarantee you they're watching. Insult them in Turtle Boys chat. It's free. Insult them in Turtle chats if you want to donate money. Turtle Boy will read them out loud. Not only will you get your insult read, but it'll be read out loud by the doctor himself. So, yeah, you're funding cop killers and their defense is what you're doing. I'm going to try to find I already saw that one. Yeah, and I'm not even seeing any trolls. Like, I saw them earlier. I looked at this. But I saw a couple of troll donations, but I'm not seeing them now. I wonder if they can like remove them. And people, don't forget, December 5th. December 5th. Listen, specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove has not submitted his response. It has been 4 business days past the due date for him to do this, past his deadline to submit this, and he has not done it. I'm not counting Saturday because it's not a business day. Come Monday, it'll be 5 days. And yeah, I mean, I've got a real good feeling about how December 5th is going to turn out for Turtle Boy. And at the very least, I mean, just gathering there and being outside that courthouse for all you locals, I mean, out of all the hearings that you want to be there for Turtle Boy, I'd say this is the one so far. I'd say this is the one so far. And I will be there. So I'm really hoping to see all of you out there, as many of you as possible. Because just to gather and just like get some positive energy going. You know what I mean? Genuine. I'm not giving you handle of the day for that, man. I'm not doing I just Genuine. Thank you for becoming a new YouTube member, though. Welcome to Logic. And yeah, if you become a YouTube member, you get like what I've been doing lately is I take these walks with Clever in the park. I've been doing it just about every day. And that's where I do some deep pondering and some shallow shit talking as well. So I really enjoy hanging out with you guys when I get to do that. So if that's something that you would be interested in, then become a YouTube member. Now let me look up something else here. Now this is like this. This is some other thing that I saw here. Let me see real quick. And that's the one, right? Now it's up to $23,335, right? Now there's this thing here. And it says, we stand for truth, we stand for justice, we stand for witnesses. And you have all of these. I mean, look at all of these liars surrounding. Like, this is just a sad image right here. This man's memory is just being, look, this is just this man's memory polluted by literally images of these liars in the act of lying. That's what's fascinating to me. This is an image of these liars polluting in the act of lying, polluting the memory of this man, this Boston police officer. Yeah, exactly, Mazza Media. Guys, make sure to check out Mazza Media, bro. Like, if you haven't, if you guys aren't subbed to Mazza Media, man, you guys are slipping. Angela Australia, welcome to the hoity-toity. Let's read this bullshit right here. In Massachusetts, as well as across the country, victims who report crimes, witnesses who come forward, good people who simply do the right thing, and being harassed, defamed, threatened, and pressured into silence. Imagine stepping forward, believing justice will protect you, only to find yourself fighting for your peace, your privacy, and your safety. Our mission to protect and empower witnesses and victims of crime who face retaliation, harassment, or defamation for fulfilling their civic duty. Listen, the only threat that they have from let's say, any of us, right, is being made fun of, is their feelings being hurt. That's it. Their feelings being hurt. Why the fuck do I give a fuck about that? The answer? I don't. Look at this shit. To protect and empower witnesses and victims of crime who face retaliation, harassment, and defamation for fulfilling their civic duty. Is your civic duty perjury? Is that what your civic duty is? We ensure vulnerable people are not alone when they stand up for what's right. Though advocacy, education, and collaboration, we work through advocacy, education, collaboration, we work to promote proper protection of witnesses and their rights. Why we formed this movement. The mission began during, oh, look, that's me right there. That's, it's actually Aiden. The mission began during one of the most publicized trials in Massachusetts, where witnesses were relentlessly harassed simply for cooperating with investigators. Their ordeal revealed a dangerous gap in our justice system that showed a pattern of intimidation and defamation that has become a weapon of defense strategy in American courts. But this movement isn't about one case. Across the nation, witness intimidation and coordinated reputation warfare has been fueled by social media, twisting public opinion to hide the facts and defeat the truth. Our vision, as we continue to work, as we continue this work, our long-term goal is to establish a foundation dedicated to rebuilding faith in justice and supporting the people who work every day to keep the system honest. Bro, as we continue this work, our long-term goal is to establish a foundation dedicated to rebuilding faith in justice, supporting the people who work every day to keep the system honest. I love that. Yes. And in doing so, you can donate to the link pinned at the top of my chat. Dr. Turtle Boy, that is exactly what you're doing if you donate to Turtle Boy. As we continue this work, people, as we continue this work in our community, in the supporting of Turtle Boy, the supporting of Karen Reed through this struggle, as we continue this work, our long-term goal, people, is to establish a foundation dedicated to rebuilding faith in justice and supporting the people who work every day to keep the system honest, such as the Killer Bees, the Mighty One, and Tim Bradle, Mark Bretterow and Tim Bradle, as we consider people like Turtle Boy that are working every day to keep the system honest, as we support people like Karen Reed and her defense team and Karen Reed's family to keep the system honest, people. This mission will guide the creation of that foundation. This mission, if you donate to Dr. Turtle Boy, pinned at the top of the chat, and will remain at the heart of everything that we do, y'all. It will. Okay? It will. I mean, just take everything that's said here and apply it to Turtle Boy's case. Matter of fact, that's just how I'm going to read it from now on. That's just how I'm going to read it. Well, that's it. That's all of it right there. That's all of it. And I love that because they got a great picture right here. You can see, look at free Karen Reed. Look at all these. Look at how great that is. Hold on. Let me look at how beautiful that is. That's a beautiful picture right there. This is what you're supporting, folks, when you donate to the link at the top of the chat. Now, I don't know who the fuck this lady is. This lady is a little scary. Now, that shit's funny. That shit's fucking hilarious. So this Sean Kelly dude says Brian Albert caught on CCTV leaving confessional. Like, and he's on fire. You get it? Like God smited him. That I think that's fucking hilarious. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Go fuck yourself. That shit is fucking classic, bro. Like that is exactly what I imagine would happen to a soul like Brian Alberts if he were to actually confess truthfully to a man of the cloth. I absolutely believe this with all my heart. Let's see what else. More. Look at more free Karen Reed. Look at that outside of 34 Fairview. That's beautiful. Look at that. That's you guys. You guys are fucking amazing. Look at that shit, people. Oh, please tell me there's more. There we go. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Look, and they make it look like Jen McCabe's the victim in this picture, right? Like, because they're the ones that posted it. You know what's awesome about that picture? Is Karen Reed is the one on fucking trial. You idiots who are trying to make yourself. Karen Reed is the one on trial. And yes, she's looking at you because you sat there and lied, Jen McCabe. You, Jen McCabe, Googled Hasslong to die in cold at 2:27 a.m. because you knew goddamn well that John O'Keefe was on the lawn at 34 Fairview Road at 2:27 a.m. And you knew it at 6 a.m. or just before. You actively avoided going to the first place. You actively quarterbacked the whole search for John that morning to veer away from 34 Fairview Road. 34 Fairview Road should have been the first place you go, and then you retrace steps from there. The last place that the missing person was seen is only logically the first place that you would go to look and begin your search. She just came from his house. And then you insisted on going there, Jen McCabe. You're not fooling anybody with this shit. See what else we got here. Oh, this meme. I love this meme. Yes. Yes, we all love this right here. We love this. We got Proctor, we got Jen McCabe, we got Brian Albert, we got Colin Albert, we got Michael Morrissey, and we got Ken Mello. And then these are too small to see, but let's see what this next one is. You got the doctor. Brian Albert is a murderer. I too went to Norwood and would go again. Let's fucking go. These murderers best enjoy their last Christmas as free people. Aiden, do your job and have no fear. That's right, Aiden. Do your job and have no fear, my friend. Can't wait to hear what is presented. Brian Albert live execution in Canton, Massachusetts this fall. Yeah, they're saying that that's just a prediction of the law. Dude, that's not a threat. I mean, look at all these wonderful supporters. Anybody want to know why? I mean, what that does to me is that raises questions. Why the fuck is everyone going to bat for Karen Reed and nobody's going to bat for these assholes? Why is that? Is that maybe because of the fucking facts? Could that be the reason? Could that be the reason why there's all this support for Karen Reed and Dr. Turtleboy, and there's no facts, or there's no support for these people? Why is that? Fascinating. And then that's Brian Albert, Jen McCabe, Michael Proctor, Colin Albert, Michael Morrissey. Once prominent Canton family turned to murder and cover up, and the DA that helped them welcome their new home at the Fed. Well, yeah, that's all. I mean, none of this is defamation if it's not true, and it's all true. Look at look. I mean, you totally Googled that. Like that right there is a fact. That right there is an image of a fact. Now, some people might question this. Well, Jen McCabe wasn't in the garage when this happened, right? How can you call Jen McCabe a cop killer? Because it is a fact that Jen McCabe Googled how long to die in the cold at 2:27 a.m., meaning that she had to know that John O'Keefe was laying out there in the snow and may or may not be dead, but definitely counting on him dying. Because what that tells me is there was a conversation that took place with Brian Albert prior to this Google search, if I remember my phone records correctly. If I remember my phone records correctly, she had a conversation with Brian Albert. Or Nicole Albert. Can't remember. And I would imagine that this phone call went somewhere along the lines of, well, we just put him out in the snow. Like, he wasn't breathing, nothing. But if he's not dead, he's going to be soon. Which prompted Jen McCabe to Google how long to die in the cold right after that conversation. It's just common sense. It's just, this is a thing. This is a thing. It happened. So, by definition, if she didn't call for help, if she was counting on him dying out there when she made that Google search, then by definition, Jen McCabe is a fucking cop killer, because John O'Keefe was a Boston police officer. Rich Schiffer. What did Rich say here? Chrissy and Colin. You should be scared. It will hit you when you don't expect it. I know how this works. Your days are numbered. Time to move all you assholes out of Canton one by one. And Kevin, time to turn your badge in, you useless fat piece of shit. You will never rest, and that goes for all you pieces of shit. Now, I could see how this comes off threatening at first, but it's cleared up here when he says, time to move all you assholes out of Canton one by one. That's what he meant by you should be scared. It will hit you when you don't expect it. It will hit you, meaning the law, meaning reality. I know how this works. Your days are numbered. Time to move. Your days in Canton are numbered, because he follows up here and says, time to move all you assholes out of Canton one by one. And all that is just the witch, man. That's the Wicked Witch of the fucking West, bro. Or the Wicked Witch of the East, excuse me. That's how the Wizard of Oz went. The Wicked Witch of the West was her sister. And that's all that is. It's metaphorical. Jesus Christ. It's Halloween. Lighten up. And the rubber duckies. They're just rubber duckies. McAlberts did it. The McAlberts did it. McAlberts fucking did it. Colin did it. Now, I'm not so sure of that. My money's on Higgy. But Colin was in the house. And there's the doctor with some with all that support for both him and Karen Reed.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
Thank you so much, Cindy Heidel. Fuck these people, fuck their lives. This was a brother in blue. They beat him and killed him and blamed the girl. We all can't stop until we get the truth for John and free Turtle Boy. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Cindy. Appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are the ones, man. You guys are the ones. And thanks to you guys, I'm able to go to Boston and be there for Turtle Boy. So I will always be in your guys' debt for that. Because it means the world to me to be out there and support him. So I will be out there thanks to you guys on December 5th. And I really, really appreciate you guys for that. Let's see what this one says. Erica Mahoney. I love my daughter more than I love the air that keeps me alive, but I will leave that very independent girl to fend for herself so I can be in front of whatever courthouse wants to disgrace themselves with accepting this case after special I've been waiting all week for. I want Bev, Brian, Michael, Kevin, Jen, Colin, Alice, and Chloe. Feel free to fill in the blanks, heads on a fucking plate for my next Thanksgiving meal, or I'm going to prison. My daughter will understand. Now, I never said that every single Karen Reed and Turtle Boy supporter were playing with a full deck. Okay. I never said that. Okay. That's a crazy person. Just in case you haven't, if you don't know one from another, that's a completely and totally insane person. I do not endorse people who say insane, fucking wacky ass shit like that. That's not something that I ever get behind or support. I mean, it's just stupidity, just nonsense. Because you can't be threatening people like that, dude. Like, you give us all a bad name when you do that, and that's not what we're about. I mean, we've got 2 years of trials going on, 2 years of trials that took place, 2 years of 3 years of pre-trial and trials that have taken place where people have gathered out in large crowds outside of this courtroom, and not one incident. I think that Bao kid, that Bayo kid, or whatever, however you pronounce Bayo, Boa, whatever his name is, however you pronounce it, he got arrested that one time, but that was it. And he wasn't really out there the way everybody else was out there. We're talking about people who were out there, people like Scott McGinnis, people like Dina, people like Tom, people just, constantly that were always out there. No matter what. Bo, okay. People like Erica Walsh. And I mean, yeah, people got arrested, Cherry, but charges always got dropped. And they got arrested for dumb shit. For what? Crossing a buffer zone? Wearing a fucking shirt? See, I don't abide by that kind of shit. And that's Judge Bev totally. Yeah, the Canton 9 too, but the Canton 9 weren't gathered outside of the courthouse, and they were gathered out. The Canton 9 is one of the worst examples of anyone saying that was trouble. You got Ken Mello basically, subtly pressuring this sergeant of the Canton PD to bring charges on these people who were peacefully protesting outside of D&E Pizza across the street. Across the street. Not bothering anybody. All examples of them weaponizing the law against peaceful people. What happened to Erica Walsh was ridiculous. Let's see. And then I don't know whose chat this is. Is that supposed to be the one? Spicy McNuggets here? What she did was help the jury see the McCabe's are liars because the jury believed them. Okay, yeah, you fucking liars. Husband of Charlie Kirk is seeing the firsthand what a legitimate homicide investigation looks like by a legitimate organization. Just imagine what the feds have accumulated since 1/29/2022 at 34 Fairview Road. Just imagine if the CPD did any kind of legitimate investigation. Third-party culprits got to be worried. The feds got it all. Yeah, I mean, this is all just examples of the McAlberts having their feelings hurt. And that's the thing, is we don't give a fuck about their feelings. I don't give a fuck about their feelings. Not a one of them. Yeah, the jury didn't buy their crap. That's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Dude, I don't feel bad for the McAlberts at all, dude. Like, at all. And Karen Reed has endorsed Adam Deitch. I guess she posted on her Facebook Adam Deitch's website. I mean, all of this was deliberately left out of evidence until they got so much pressure on them to share it. This footage didn't come out until before the second trial. This footage didn't come out until before the second trial. This should have come out in the first trial, and it didn't. Why is that? Vote for a decorated dude. Fucking love that shit. I absolutely love this shit. It's absolutely fantastic. Hold on, let me keep looking at shit here. You got to vote for Adam Deitch. Normal moms are welcome for the ice cream. Come get your ice cream, normal moms. So Aiden just posted this 8 hours ago. Let me see this here. Some pictures of Michael Proctor at, I guess, a kid's hockey practice or something like that. Just a normal dad, you know. Just a normal dad. Let's see what the comments say. Feel bad for his kids. One day they will know. Not sure he's in a position to say Karen Reed has no ass. I feel like this is going to be the theme of the comments here, is that Michael Proctor has no ass. Pretty impressive commitment to the bit. 4 seasons of work for this hat tan. Keep it up, Carney. Your days in the free world are numbered. Look, who is this? Critical Mass. Is there any update as to what he is actually doing now? Does he have a job? Should blur out the picture taker's face. She appears to be a parent on the same team. He will be the school resource officer before we know it. Not even. He'll never get that job. Talk about a no-ass bitch and a never cracker. Get the fuck off my lawn. They are nothing but cartoon caricatures, and the way karma works is fucking amazing. No chance he skates. Hockey is an expensive sport. I'm surprised they can still pay the ice fees. Zero chance he skates. Can't even picture him trying. Standing by himself, no friends, family be gone. Somebody needs to buy him an ass. I think he got played by Higgy Bear, Berkowitz, and Albert. Corruption in Massachusetts on another level. Yeah, that's interesting too. Because that's, yeah. I stand by that. I stand by the theory that, and I called this to begin with, that he was going to be the one to fall on his sword. When he first testified, and Alan Jackson humiliated him by making him read his texts, his disgusting texts out loud. When Alan Jackson made him do that in court, I was like, this is the one they're going to have fall on his sword. This is classic shit. What they're going to do is they're going to make this guy seem like the villain. They're going to throw him to the wolves and make the public villainize him to give them something to look at, while the attention gets taken away from Tully, from Buchanan, from the McAlberts. But yeah, that didn't work out too well. You know why? Anybody have a guess as to why that didn't happen? Anybody? Anybody want to take a stab at it? I mean, it's a very common word in this community. It's a very common word. One reason. People. Turtle Boy. He's the reason. He's the reason. Turtle Boy is the reason why perpetual, and ironically, due to their own actions. Because again, I've said this many, many times. One of the most beautiful things about this entire thing, that the outcome of all of this, is Turtle Boy he would not have the evidence of corruption against these members of the Massachusetts State Police and the Norfolk County DA's office had they not falsely charged him. Had they not tried to shut him up by weaponizing the law against him, he wouldn't have the evidence of what he's been saying this entire time was the case. I find that fucking fascinating. I absolutely love that shit. I don't love that he got charged. I just love that that's what came out of it. Like, I mean, if anything positive could possibly come out of that shit, it's that. And it's beautiful. It's not just Turtle Boy being like, you know, whew, that was close. It's Turtle Boy going, not only did you not win, I fucking won. Not only did you lose, I fucking won. I beat you. And that is what is about to happen. It's just a matter of time. And I mean, yeah, dude. Listen, we raised over $1.1 million for Karen Reed. We raised over $1.1 million. And anybody who supports the McAlberts, by the way, they're all fucking busters, bro. They're a bunch of fucking food stamp 5 fuckers. This is going to run out. This is going to run out real quick. This is not something to sweat over. This is a joke. $23,435 raised is a fucking joke. That's never going to, that's going to pay for fucking nothing. That's not even going to cover the first day of a court hearing. Right. You think Mike Gaffney's just going to keep fucking funding it? You think Michael fucking standing paraplegic Gaffney is going to fucking raise all of that shit? That he's going to fund all that shit? See, the support for Karen Reed only grew because the facts dictated the facts. The facts dictated what it was. The facts dictated that she was absolutely being framed. The facts dictated that these motherfuckers railroaded her. And that is what grew support for Karen Reed. No Oasis Cat. I helped raise over $60,000. You guys raised $60,000. You guys raised over $1.1 million. I don't even know how much we've raised for Turtle Boy. All of us. Through this channel, well over 20,000. But that's just through this channel. That's from, I only know that just from one 12-hour live stream. But I have no idea. I've been pinning his link to the top of my chat for months and months and months. So I don't even know. But I promise you it's a lot more substantial. See, this is just so limited because what's going to happen is the facts are going to keep coming out. The facts are going to relive themselves. Right now, this is in between trials, man. But the facts are going to relive themselves. They're going to come out over and over and over again. And by God, I'm going to fucking be part of that. I will fucking regurgitate those facts as many times as it takes. That's what I'm going to be up here doing. I'm going to be regurgitating facts, talking about any new developments, and plugging Adam Deitch. That's what I'm going to be doing up here for the time to come. I'm going to be also supporting Kelsey Fitzsimmons aggressively. I'm going to be also supporting Karen Reed and her civil defense here against the O'Keefes. And some of you be like, "Oh, well, why, Glare? Glare, are you singing a different tune?" No, man. I don't have to listen. I don't have to have any personal feelings behind something that I feel is the right thing to support. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what happened in the last couple of months over some petty, stupid fucking dispute. Doesn't matter to me what that is. It doesn't mean that I'm going to dismiss and abandon my drive to fight for what is right. It's just that simple. What's up, the trial channel? Sorry, I'm just looking over the chat right now. Yeah. At this point, I'd say it's pretty safe to say that Adam Deitch is a landslide win already. Like, he's already a landslide win. People are so fucking sick of the corruption in Norfolk County. They're so fucking sick of it. And this dude is the guy. This is the guy that you want. Like, if you were to mechanically engineer a candidate, if you were to manufacture one, you would make him with his qualifications and his reasons for running. If you were to manufacture a candidate, the ideal candidate against Michael Morrissey, or to get Michael Morrissey out of office and to replace Michael Morrissey, it would be this guy. I mean, we're talking about a guy who was front row seat, if not directly involved in the investigation into Michael Morrissey's office. And think about that. Think about that. That this guy knows his opponent better than anyone. This guy was like, you know what? Like, he was an investigator that he was just like, you know what? I'm just going to jump ship and I'm going to run for DA. Fuck that shit. This guy was the one. Like, this guy is the one. He has absolutely carnal knowledge of the goings-ons in the Norfolk County DA's office. And I would only imagine, I can only imagine that this dude was like, what's the way to fucking fix this, like, immediately? You know what? Fuck this, man. Like, I've never seen any fucking shit like this in my life. Somebody needs to step up and do something. Why the fuck not me? Why the fuck not me? Why can't I just fucking, I'm going to nut up, I'm going to fucking move, and I'm going to fucking clean up Norfolk County? Why the fuck not? What a great way to begin my career in politics. Just to have that shit on my fucking resume and track record. Boom. And I want to see what he does. Because here's the thing. You guys might be like, oh, well, you know, it's a lot of talk. But, you know, I'll believe it when I see some follow through. And I felt the same way. But my opinion right now, as of now, is that I believe he has every incentive to step up to the plate and deliver on what he's saying. Because his whole thing is, I'm not a politician. I am a prosecutor, right? But he's obviously stepping into politics. Now, who knows what his ambitions are? But if he actually follows through and does what he does in Norfolk County with the world watching, what he's doing in Norfolk County, and then he manages to clean it up, well, then who knows what's next for Adam Deitch? Who knows what's next for future Norfolk County District Attorney Adam Deitch? Beyond that, who knows? See, we don't need that kind of fucking evil in here, bro. Big cat fake. You're an asshole, okay? I'm calling you an asshole because we just don't need that kind of fucking negativity in here, okay? I'm saging your ass, bro. I'm gonna start burning sage in here, bro, and like just fucking waving it at my goddamn screen at some of you motherfuckers, dude. Listen to you. Karen is free. Nothing else is gonna happen. The killers got away with the crime, and it's sad. And why did you capitalize killers like you're talking about the band? You know what I mean? Like, you telling me that fucking they were all up in 34 Fairview talking about jealousy, turning snakes into the sea? Why did you capitalize killers? It's weird. The first thing I think of is Mr. Brightside. You suck. You're an asshole. It's a raining man. Yeah, not Mr. Brightside. We're Mr. Brightside. You're not Mr. Brightside. I don't know about all that. Is this guy a fucking billionaire? I don't think so. Listen, man, brush up on your Batman before you start making references in my chat. All right, let me leave you with this image here just for a moment. I will be right back. Give me 1 second here, folks. All right, shut up. All right, folks, thanks for waiting. I appreciate it. Now, this isn't going to be a very long live stream, but I am going to switch gears a little bit here. Folks, the phone lines are open. Feel free to call in. I want to hear some of your thoughts. Let's see if anybody calls in. Anyone? Anyone?
Also,
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
it's Piney Woods.
Hi, Piney Woods. Long time. How you been?
I'm good. I'm reactivated. My law license is back on.
Right on. Look at you. Any cases yet?
Yeah. My boss took one before I got reactivated, but he kind of took for me. It's a really it's very tragic, but it's interesting because it's a 1983 case, much like we're seeing in
1983.
Kim.
Oh, 1983,
Yeah.
like the type of case. Gotcha. I thought you meant the
It's
year.
a civil rights
The
case.
civil rights guy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry.
And,
I immediately I was thinking 1983, the year. And I was like, wow. Okay.
right. So that's really interesting. That's probably going to be the first one I try reactivated. So I'm excited.
We're right on, man. I love it.
And I really like that they finally that Karen finally brought suit against all the ne'er-do-wells there in Canton.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
It is going to be interesting, man. I can't wait for those depositions. I can't wait for those sidebars to get unimpounded. I can't wait.
Oh, man. Is there going to be a reading party? Because that'll be great.
I don't know, man. I mean, Melanie Little knows how to get a hold of me if she wants to reignite our dynamic with the reading. I'm down.
Yeah.
All she has to do is reach out.
Well, let me tell you, I wouldn't mind being a part of that reading. Oh. It's like every time I rewatch something on Next Witness or the lady from I Don't Belong Here, I'm still mad at Bev. I still get angry, and it's just not my nature to be angry, but I am. I'm still mad.
Yeah,
I would love to read her part.
And that's weird because everybody who like I talk to, anybody who says that they've met her before and knows her, and even my personal experience with her, which was very, very, very brief, was pleasant. Like they all say she's a nice person. You know what I mean? She just I think she just hated Alan Jackson and Karen Reed.
Yeah, no, a nice person doesn't do that. I mean, I'm sorry. She has to
I
at least do her
agree.
job.
I agree, but it was weird. Like she's like just, but generally pleasant, which is weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I think she's got an evil gene or something.
yeah, I mean, I think we all might have that, you know, to some degree. It's just a question of when you let it happen, and do you have a hold of it, and are you aware of it? You know, and
it should only happen when you're playing poker or some kind of game. That's when you're the only time.
It doesn't belong in the courtroom, especially when you're a judge.
No, sir. Yeah. Well, I wanted to call in and say, hey, and I'm back in the game, and I give that credit quite a lot to you and to your coverage of this case.
What?
And getting me involved. So thank you.
You hear that, people? I'm inspiring lawyers, y'all. That's what the Glare Institute of Law and stuff does. It's what we do. Okay?
In Louisiana, it takes a little longer, but I reactivated my Texas license. They do it immediately. They're like, yeah, pass money, you're back on.
Man.
But in Louisiana, it takes a little bit longer and costs a lot more.
Man, maybe you can make a difference in family law in Texas because it is all fucked up.
Yes, it is.
Specifically Collin County. It's all fucked up. It's dirty over there.
I've tried a couple of cases in Collin County.
I'm trying to tell you. Piney Woods. Collin County family law the family system is fucked up.
Well, it's messed up pretty much statewide.
I would imagine so.
I
I would imagine it's not limited to Collin County, I would imagine.
No, they pumped a lot of money in the mid '90s and late '90s. They pumped a lot of money into the AG Child Support Enforcement Department, and it doesn't seem to have helped because it just interferes with the civil actions that are going on. The otherwise, like just husband v. wife custody cases. It's just a mess. It's a mess there. It's a mess here in Louisiana too. So
Yeah,
I get a lot of pro bono family work. Oh, those are horrible cases.
Yeah, see, that's what they need out there, man, is lawyers like you, Piney Woods.
Oh, that's sweet of you to say. I swear I want to go and pro hoc into that case in Arkansas. I'm so mad about that guy. He took care of his child and saved her from almost certain death, and they charge him with that's just wrong. Do you know what case I'm talking about? By Little Rock.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah, there's a guy. It's not in Little Rock. It's just up by Little Rock.
No, I'm not aware.
It's about 2.5 hours from here, I think. And no, this guy, his daughter was assaulted. Can we say assaulted? Assaulted, and they charged the guy and then let the guy out, and he came and kidnapped this guy's daughter.
Everyone's saying Aaron Spencer.
Aaron Spencer, that's right.
That's what everyone in the chat's saying. Everyone but me on this channel has heard of this case.
Well, I mean,
I know the name. I've heard the name.
It's a clear abuse of rights, and I would love to get in on that case.
Yeah, there's a couple of
That's
cases.
Another bad judge.
Yeah, man. Right now, the Matas are definitely on my radar. I'm going to be getting in touch with Bob to see if I can get him and Allie hopefully on this channel and discuss a couple of the cases that they're going over, because I know they're very passionate people. There's one case, the Bobo, what's her first name? Something Bobo case. Yeah, they're covering that, and it's pretty crazy. From what I understand
it's a crazy
of it,
case.
I need as many details about this case as I can, so I can, because I'm nowhere near making up my mind on it. Holly Bobo, thank you guys.
It's bad. Oh, but you know what else is a bad case so far? From what I've heard so far, the young girl that was killed apparently by one of her stepbrothers on the cruise ship.
I saw something about that. But yeah, I saw like the thumbnail. I think Law and Crime just did something about it, but I hadn't watched it or looked into it yet.
Well, if you just want to get to the
I
case.
saw that she died of an arm, like being choked out like this way. That's what they determined the cause of death was. Yeah.
If you just want to get the raunchy backstory, go listen to what's her name, the Gossip Channel. I can't think of the name of the channel. Hold on, but she's this great lady, and she just likes to talk about the gossip parts of cases mostly.
Yeah,
and she's fabulous. Gossip, rumor, and innuendo. That's what it's called.
Wow.
I don't know who's covering it from a legal standpoint. I heard about it because of her, and I looked into it. And man, it's nasty. Just nasty facts. I wouldn't want to be involved in that case. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, man. There's a lot of nasty shit out there for sure, Piney Woods.
And I'm going to dive in.
There you go. I love it.
I geared up, put my boots on. I'm ready.
We love it. We love it.
So let me let you go. I just wanted to call in and thank you for all of your coverage and for inspiring me.
Right on. Anytime. Thank you, Piney Woods. We love you around here. You know that.
Thanks. Oh, that's sweet of you. Have a great night.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Piney Woods Law and Crime, y'all.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yes, specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. How are you today, sir?
I'm doing well. It's kind of difficult to call into your presentations lately, so I had to time it perfectly.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you always seem to do so. I mean, have you ever tried calling in and not gotten through unless I was deliberately avoiding taking any more calls?
Yeah, it's happened a couple times. One time I called 137 times.
Wow.
I screenshot it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of sad, but it's a fact.
How much of a response to a motion to dismiss could you have written in the time that it took you to dial my phone number 137 times, especially appointed prosecutor?
Well, a whole bunch of a response, but Tully's in my basement burning my papers. I mean,
So every time you bring papers down, why does Tully keep getting a hold of your papers, man? Why are you letting that happen? What are you doing there?
He kind of tricks my wife in the basement, and he's like, hey, I came over here to help Cossie take, the trash out or something. Then he gets downstairs, and he starts meddling around, and by the time I get downstairs, he's throwing all my stuff in the fireplace, and he kind of tricks my wife, which is becoming an issue.
Why is he there?
And well, to burn my stuff. So I did it. There's a lot of stuff in those papers that will expose him.
Have you asked him to leave?
Yeah, but he's kind of a prick. And he's got a bulletproof vest on, and he gets real mad and stuff. I'm a man of advanced years.
Just smack him real hard on the top of his fucking head, man.
Yeah, but that head's hard, man. I've smacked that thing before, and he just looks at you cross-eyed and laughs at you.
So next time he smack him upside his head, and then when he crosses his eyes, smack him again right when you know he's going to cross his eyes, and then they'll stay that way.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do next time. I got it planned out. I'm going to hit him with my antenna.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, those things are heavy. He comes in next time. My wife is, she's easily fooled. He comes.
No way.
He comes to the sliding door. He comes to the sliding door in the basement, and he's like, "Hey, I just came over to, talk football with Cossie." And she's like, "Yeah, come on in." And then when I get winded, I smell smoke, and I run downstairs. Well, I don't run downstairs, but I get downstairs at some point, and he's shoveling, my briefs into the fireplace.
Your briefs? Are we talking?
Yeah, he's burning my briefs.
Your briefs for the motion, or your briefs are your boxer briefs? But you don't wear boxer briefs, do you? Just briefs,
maybe
right?
Both, maybe
You're
both.
You're a tighty whitey guy, aren't you?
I'm commando, buddy.
You're command.
Don't screw around with that shit. I've been around for a long time.
No wonder you walk so slow, because you're probably always stepping on that big, gigantic dick of yours, sir.
Well, I do have that kind of energy, don't I?
You do. I mean, you got swinging dick energy, my man. You do. Got to give it to you.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. There's no response, and I think I've been very consistent about. I'm just not going to do anything. It's really the smart move if you think about it. Everybody wants a response, but you don't really want a response.
We've gone over this. I mean,
we have. It's just,
we don't want a response. We want a response from you as to why you have not submitted a response. That's what we want.
Well, I told you the other night, and I'm telling you tonight that Tully's burning my briefs. And that's what he's doing, man. People need to stop, spamming my ex account. Hey, Cossie, what the hell are you doing, you old bastard? What are you, dead? What are you doing? And I try to answer them all, but geez, You don't want a response. I'm not going to give a response. Tully's burning the responses. And,
Well, you just got to
so between,
type it away. You're just going to have to be faster than Tully. Like, that's what you're going to have to do.
yeah, well, I think at this point it's moot because I'm really late.
Do you want to get disbarred?
And what's that? You cut out there.
Do you want to get disbarred?
No, I think I get disbarred if I send in a stupid response. That's, so if I
Well,
if I
there's
don't
only
do
one
anything-
way. The response is going to be stupid no matter what. There's no way that you could actually logically respond to what is clear evidence.
You're making my point.
And you've got
my point.
And
Clara.
you've got Gatuni now, who is completely turned on you. She's Team Turtle Boy again for some reason.
Well, I don't think she's turned on me. I mean, I think she sent me into retirement. So, Gatuni is making this whole thing much easier, and people fail to realize that.
Easier on you?
Easier on everybody. Turtle Dove, me. I mean, she's going after the real jerks in this thing,
right?
And not the young jerks. I'm not talking about Chryson. I'm talking about the real bad guys in this situation. I'm not one of them. I got thrown in. I told you before. We've been over it. Yellow mellow. I'll be over a barrel. Blah blah blah. We've been over it. But Gatuni. Shout out to Gatuni. Go ahead. Do your thing.
I love it. Yes. Gatuni. Yeah. I encourage everything Gatuni is doing. But make no mistake, she's still insane. Okay, don't forget that, folks.
Well, I'm not talking. I'm not saying anything about her psychology, but her and her buddy there, Smellis, have really kind of catapulted me into sweet retirement. I didn't have to do a goddamn thing, did I?
Smellis? Who do you mean Smellis? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Grant Ellis. Grant Smellis, Grant Smith, Wendy Murphy.
You better be glad that you're retiring, by the way, sir. You better be glad that you're crawling back into retirement because Grant Smith Smellis has finished his law. He's finished his law classes. He's completed them, got all his credits, and now he's just waiting on his law degree. Yeah, imagine going up against him.
The DeVry Institute?
The DeVry Institute?
Where do you get that from? DeVry?
Listen, dude, I don't know, man. I don't think that you're a match for the towel, sir.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. I think the towel could take you
I'll take my chances. I'll take my chances with the guy that calls himself a towel. Okay.
Would you come out of retirement again to take on the towel in litigation?
I'm not ruling it out. I mean, if he wants to start snapping that towel around the locker room, yeah,
Y'all are haters, bro.
I might.
Look at these people. We don't know if he passed the glare. Like, man, give the kid a break, dude. Give the 40-something-year-old kid a break. He probably passed.
Listen, Will Clear. I know you like him, and I kind of like him too. But he said some really awful crap about your buddy Turtle Dove.
No, I know. He said some awful crap about Turtle Dove, and he said some awful crap about Alan Jackson and about Karen Reed and about Melanie Little and
my buddy Melanie Little. I don't like that.
I don't like it either. But I still feel like having a mother like Wendy Murphy it plays a factor. So I don't think.
So when it comes to him being the way he is, I totally give him a pass on that. Like if you were raised,
that's what I mean. I don't think that comes from a place of he hates these people. He's just somebody who's not thinking things through and trying to impress the wrong people. And now look at him now. now because Gatuni is pro Turtle Boy, he's becoming pro Turtle Boy.
Yeah. As Gatuni goes, so does Smellis there with his clothesline.
Pretty
belt.
much, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, he's almost totally on our side. I mean, he's very close to just being, I don't even know if you call it FKR anymore.
When you see Gatuni walk by, rest assured there will be a Grant Smith Smellis towel nose stuck in her ass crack as she moves along. Guaranteed.
Yeah, Smellis is Gatuni's Pepe Le Pew. Remember Pepe Le Pew? How he used to get really weird and kind of 100% like rapey with those. He's the Pepe Le Pew to Gatuni, and I thank them both. They just kind of thought themselves into making those motions and sent me into the retirement. So I do thank them for that.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, it was a very eloquently written pile of shit that that was.
I almost wonder if it was.
It was a lot of fun to read.
On purpose. Like, yeah, we're gonna sue everybody that's representing us. Is it like, who would do that?
Retarded people, insane people.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. But I don't think he's all bad. I mean, Jesus. I mean, could you imagine just when Wendy Murphy is your mother?
That's what I mean, dude.
I mean, I really feel horrible. Now I feel bad. You're making me feel bad.
Yeah. I mean, could you just imagine what that home dynamic is like? I don't even want to. Why doesn't he have a what?
Just running around the house talking.
Why was he
about
never?
Lacrosse?
Why was he never taught to wear a belt instead of a rope? Why is he not aware of this invention that is designed to actually hold up your pants?
Look at his disgusting mother. I mean, Jesus. I mean, she probably doesn't wear a belt either.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah.
But you know what? Whatever. Mixed feelings on that guy. But But he runs around. Okay, I'm not going to get mean. He runs around saying he's disabled, but I don't know.
He's not disabled, bro. He's not disabled. He's not.
Seems pretty quick on his feet to me.
Yeah, he is quick on his feet. I think he's been told he was disabled his whole life and got to use it as an excuse, and he's conditioned to using it as an excuse when he doesn't have a disability. It's not a disability. It's something he was taught was a disability, and so he uses it as an excuse for shitty behavior, which is ridiculous.
I think he needs to get out of that house and get away from Murphy's oil soap or whatever her name is.
That's what I'm saying.
Get away. Get away from her, and then he'll realize that he's a smart guy and he can do good things probably.
Yeah, like I want to see the towel in a workplace setting. That's what I want to see. I want to see the towel in a workplace setting where people are just like somebody from HR comes up and they say, "Hey Grant, just needed to talk to you a little bit about your hygiene." We gotta talk about that. People in the office are complaining, and we like to create a culture around here that's pleasant for everyone. Okay.
Yeah. Sally said you were talking really aggressively to her with a clothesline belt on the other day, and she got frightened.
Right. Exactly. Right.
I can hear it now.
Exactly.
But he could get there.
He could get there. He can get there. Yeah, I think. Hopefully, if there's a nice enough, empathetic person enough in that workplace environment to take old Grant under their wing, then he's got a chance. He's got a chance, I think.
And listen, not to keep harping on this guy, but he's got to be very upset about the rumors going around about Gatuni, and I don't know if you heard, but there's rumors going around.
Yeah, we're not going to say Munchausen by proxy or anything like that.
Twisted Panties is putting out there, and it's got to be putting him on tilt a little bit. So, Greg, keep going, buddy. Whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? 'Cause, listen, you might as well just be FKR at this point, or FTB more so these days.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, it's better over here. We got better people. We're better looking. We have better content. I mean, it's just nicer over here.
It is.
We have truth.
It is.
We have truth and all that stuff. Yeah, it's better.
We got facts. We got the truth. That's right.
Yeah.
We got swag. We got it all.
Yeah, and this is coming from me,
Exactly.
Especially appointed prosecutor. I mean, yeah.
100%. 100%.
Anyways, it was good to talk to you on your presentation there, Will Clara.
It's always a pleasure to have you on my presentation, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
I'll let other people call in and probably get some good calls. That guy from the cactus guy's probably going to call in.
Well, good. I hope he does. I love Sean from Tucson. He's one of my favorites.
Seen a UFO, dude?
I mean, I had a cactus stuck in my ass, man. I mean, you ain't lived.
Man, and I kind of slid down it, man. I got the thorns in my butthole, dude. You ever seen a UFO?
It just kind of.
You ever
I seen a UFO fly out of my ass one time, man. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah, it was a flat black triangle, dude. Made no noise. About the size of a football field, dude.
I love it,
You
man.
ever seen that shit?
No, I never seen that shit, man. I seen
What, dude? You pissing on my rug? Oh man, that's just cold.
They pissed on your fucking
Reminds me of
rug.
the Big Lebowski. Kind of reminds me of the Big Lebowski guy.
A little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
All right, specially
Anyways,
appointed
we're
prosecutor.
getting off track. Thanks for having me on your presentation.
It's always a pleasure to have you on my presentation, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Good night.
Good night. Specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, everybody. All right, next caller. Nobody. I love how everybody just shuts down as soon as especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove calls in. They're like, we don't want to interrupt. I love that shit. Well, good. We don't want you calling in if you're in a bad mood. Good vibes only. Cop star.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yes, Joe. My name's Joe from North Carolina.
Joe from North Carolina. Thanks for calling, buddy. How we doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing fantastic.
Long time fan. First time calling in.
Right on.
I just got there's something been bugging me for months now, and I've been trying to get an answer from somebody, and maybe you can help, maybe you can't. I don't know. But during
let me guess. You want to know.
ahead.
You want to know. You've been pondering all your life why it's been socially acceptable for people to collect as children other prosthetic children. It's bizarre, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
No. Okay.
No.
Let's check.
Let's see if you remember during the Karen Reed trial.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard this, but supposedly she somehow got the carpet from the Alberts basement when they were redoing the basement, and she put the carpet in storage. And I'm just wondering, what happened to it? Did we test it? Did she test it, or is there blood?
I don't know.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. She mentioned that in the Vanity Fair article that she did, the first one that she did. I remember that. And if I had to guess, I'd say it was a bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say it was just a bluff.
Yeah, but they said originally that it was cost a lot of money to do the DNA and all that stuff to get it tested. That's what they said originally. But
right.
I was just curious, like that would clear up a lot of things if you got it tested, and John's blood's on that carpet.
Right.
But,
yeah.
Well, that's all. That's all I wanted to ask. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never heard of this carpet outside of that Vanity Fair interview. So,
right, yeah, somebody had mentioned it. I don't remember who, but yeah, they said it was an climate controlled, storage unit and blah blah blah.
Yeah, and yeah, cop's daughter saying it's worthless because there's no chain of custody, et cetera, et cetera. That's a good point.
Yeah. All right. Nice talking to you, man.
All right, you too, Joe. Thanks for calling, bud.
Yep, you too. Have a good night.
All right. Bye-bye. You too.
Bye-bye.
Call from
Liz.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
It's Liz.
Hey,
How
Liz.
are you? It's Liz 88.
Liz 88. How are we doing? Doing good. How are you?
Good. You know what? I had just a quick question. What time is Aiden's thing? December 5th?
2:00, I believe.
2:00. Okay.
Yeah, I think. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out because I'm here in Norfolk County, and so I'm hoping to go. I haven't gone back to South Carolina, but I have a doctor's appointment that day. But I just really want to go and get out there and support him.
Yeah.
So I saw that you were going, and I said, oh, I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone and meet you both.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
So cool. All right. Hey, I'll talk to you, and thank you for all you do for us here in Norfolk County. I mean, you've been a great advocate for us, and we really appreciate you. We really do.
Well, I appreciate you, Liz. Thank you so much, and don't forget to go out and vote for Adam Deitch when the time comes.
Oh my God! No, I already am, and I'm actually going to look into kind of help him when I'm here, and to get a sign for my lawn here in Norfolk County for sure. Absolutely.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'll give someone else a turn to call in, and I hope to meet you December 5th.
Yeah, me too. All right, Liz.
All right. Well, you have a good one. All right. Bye-bye, honey.
Bye-bye. Liz 88. She's such a sweetheart.
call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will, it's Angie.
Hey, Angie. How we doing?
Okay. I just want to say I am excited for this lawsuit.
Which one?
Karen's. Well, both really, but I mean, they're all going to be one probably eventually anyway. So
right.
And if Aiden gets brought in, it'll just make it that much more exciting.
Yeah, for sure, most definitely.
Yeah, I wish that I could be out there for the 5th, but like a friend of mine that I just recently met, like we're talking about doing a road trip out there, although it might take like 2 days to drive out there, so probably be better to fly. But anyway, and Aiden's already talking about the next Wilbur show being like in the spring. I'm like, that's a perfect goal to aim for. Well, I lived in Connecticut for 3 years and never got to go to Boston, so it's kind of a bucket list thing too.
Okay, Yeah, man. Yeah, you should go, man, because it's really awesome. Like everybody there's really great. It's always a real positive vibe outside the courthouse. You should definitely go if you get the chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I don't know. And but might be a nice break away from children.
Right on.
Mom vacation,
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm super excited about like everything, and I'm just hoping that like this new judge on Aiden's case doesn't give Cosgrove more time. Like, that's like my biggest worry about the fifth is like they're going to show up and Cosgrove's going to make some excuse, and because he's a retired judge, the judge is going to be like, "Oh, you can have more time," or we're going to hear that they're pushing the hearing back.
I mean,
prior to the fifth, or
that might be the case. I don't know, because I mean, that's the only thing that worries me about a new judge is a new judge being like, "Well, I need to become more familiar with this case, and I'm not familiar with it, so we're gonna set another date,"
right?
Which is what I'm worried about. But
Yeah, let's just hope that doesn't happen. But
right.
I mean, next week's crazy anyway because Kelsey has it's this week is Kelsey's hearing.
Yeah, and I mean,
Tuesday,
every time I go out for like a Turtle Boy hearing, every time I fly out there for one of those, like, nothing really happens. And Aiden will be like, "Man, I'm sorry you flew all the way out here for that." And I'm like, "That's not really why I fly out here. Like, I fly out here to like be with everybody and and hang out and see, just be here to support. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter like what the result is. I'm not here for a show." Now I am hoping for a better argument. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm hoping for that, but mostly I'm looking forward to just seeing everybody and saying hello and hanging out. It's become the last couple of years, Boston's become a second home to me. I've gone out there so many times already that I just enjoy doing it now.
Yeah, there's going to be a bunch of chat rats out there too, because Dina's been in the Rat House media chat quite a few times, reminding everybody to get out there. So there's hopefully going to be a big crowd, which is going to be interesting because Walsh starts that Monday. So I don't know how Judge Frenier is going to handle that one, but it sounds like they may just have a half day that day because she's already said that she doesn't want like protesters or whatever interfering with the jury. So she seems like a pretty smart lady.
I don't think anybody is really interested in gathering outside of the courthouse for Brian Walsh. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and I don't mean for Brian Walsh like to support him. I mean just generally for the Brian Walsh case, nobody gives a fuck that much about it. Like we're following it, we're interested in what's going to happen, but nobody's out there being like, like that's like Brian Walsh belongs where he's at right now. Nobody,
right.
We're just counting on justice to happen. That's all.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting case. Like I'm kind of intrigued on like the fact that he pled guilty. Like how his attorneys are going to handle it, like what their defense is going to be now. And then, of course, there's the Michael Proctor stuff, and that's what everybody's waiting for.
Right.
Let's be honest, is Proctor.
Right.
And Larry Tipton, his attorney, has already said that if the Commonwealth doesn't call him, then he will.
He's on the defense witness list, I believe.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting either way.
Right. Like like I said, we're all going to follow it, but nobody's going to be fucking like taking off of work to go fucking hang out outside the courthouse for Brian Walsh's case. Nobody gives a fuck about him that much, Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see if they think that the crowd that's there on the 5th is for him or not, because like Dina said, she's going to be there at like 9 a.m. So everybody's going to be showing up early.
The fifth is what was I going to say? Shit, I just totally had a brain fart. But the it's not even going to be. It's a Friday. That's what I was going to say. It's a Friday. It's not even a Monday. Who gives a fuck about what's going to happen Monday? Like, obviously, we're there for Turtle Boy because it's a Friday. Like, nobody will be under the impression that everyone gathered out there Friday has any fucks to give about Brian Walsh on Monday. You know what I mean?
Well, Walsh starts on the 1st, though. So the 5th will be the 4th or 5th day of trial.
Oh, you mean Walsh starts on the Monday prior to that Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I thought you meant the following Monday. Okay. No.
But
no, it won't matter. It won't matter. Like we don't give a fuck about Brian Walsh. We don't.
Right. Oh, do you want to say hi? Can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi.
So, let's
No.
eat dinner.
Yeah.
She's got to eat dinner. Yeah. You and me both. I gotta eat dinner too.
All right. Say bye.
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 Yeah, they're always interested. Anyway, these guys are about to go to bed, so you have a good night, and yeah, good night.
All right. Well, thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Let's take another call.
Call from
Deborah.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Will. Hey, this is Deborah from Oregon.
Hi, Deborah.
You know the lady with the covered wagon?
The lady with the covered wagon in Oregon, right? How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you today?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. Oh, well, Will, I'm just concerned that if you go all the way to Massachusetts and, Cosgrove being dead and all, they're going to cancel the hearing and you're going to make that flight. And what are you going to do?
I'm gonna meet up with the Mighty One and Aiden and have dinner and meet up with other people and hang out and have dinner and and make the best of my trip is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, well, I am concerned, that he's home alone dead because, he only goes into the office once every, 2 to 3 weeks. So the DA's office is in such turmoil that those people don't even know or realize that he's missing.
Right.
And how long is he going to have to suffer before they find him?
Well, if he's already gone, he's not suffering, so,
Well, I guess, but his poor soul is still lingering.
Right. Yeah.
So they opened the door and let it out.
Right.
Well, it's sad because he probably is passed and there's nobody to call in because his wife is already dead. She died in 2020.
What the fuck
They don't
are you
have any
talking
kids. So, the DA's office is so stupid. They don't even notice that he's missing because special prosecutors don't have an office.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's fine.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, he's in my chat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He's saying to kick you off.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, you have a good Saturday night. Okay.
You too. Have a good one.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Here you go, Kasi.
Get the fuck out!
Next caller. You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Will. It's Sherry. How are you?
Doing well, Sherry. How are you?
Good. I've had an opinion on Cosgrove and him not replying to this motion. And I've thought this from the beginning.
Okay.
He can't reply.
Why?
How can he?
Because he's
And
dead?
they're coming against him and everything. He can't, just like he can't, he has to have an attorney. He can't himself reply to this. So I believe it's North County, I'm sorry.
Just a second there, Professor Sherry. He's the special prosecutor. He's the prosecutor. It's his job, actually, to respond.
It's his job, but because he is now a witness too because of his situation.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily make him a witness yet. That hasn't been established that he's a
Not
witness.
yet, but it hasn't been established, but it's there.
So as the special prosecutor, he's expected to file a response
So
to the
this
motion
is
to dismiss.
This is Norfolk County putting out another delay.
Okay, so why didn't he put out a response stating, since I am potentially a witness in this case,
another attorney that's going to take over will make that response. This is another delay.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Sherry. Appreciate it.
Well, that's just my opinion. Just because of the silence.
Gotcha. Appreciate it. Right on. Gonna jump to the next caller. Thanks, Sherry.
Call from
B.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
What's up, Glare?
What's up? Who's this?
B.
B. What's up, B?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Are you wondering why those people haven't sued Karen yet?
I'm sorry. Why? Who hasn't sued Karen yet?
Why the McAlberts haven't sued Karen yet?
Because they don't want to get deposed and they don't want to have to answer the kind of questions that they're going to be asked, and they're not going to want to have to answer for the truth. They're not going to have to. They know they're going to be grilled, basically interrogated.
I think it's because they can't. Period.
Why can't they?
They can't sue Karen.
Why not?
How are they gonna? No, I'm saying they can't sue Karen.
Why not?
Because how are they gonna sue Karen? If you're gonna go sue somebody for character defamation, you're gonna have to have the truth. Anything that Karen's saying is not a lie.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything Terrell's saying is not a lie, so they can't sue her.
Well, they can try.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I was just seeing if it worked.
Right on. All right. Well, thanks for calling, B.
No problem. Bye.
Okay. Next caller.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
You are speaking with Mark.
Hi, Mark. Is this Mark Mazza?
Could be. It's possible. Yes, this is Mazza. How you
This
doing, man?
clearly Mazza Media. Okay, one second, Mark. Listen, I'm going to let you take over my show just for a second. I can hear you, but I need you to take over just a second.
All right. Well, I'm taking over the show for just a second here. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Karen Reed is on the offensive right now. This is absolutely phenomenal. The moment we've all been waiting for the longest time. The civil suit against the McAlberts. This is going to be very, very enjoyable to watch because for the longest time, they have come after her. They've said so many things about her, claiming she's killing John O'Keefe, but now Karen's going to go on the offensive. That's what we've been waiting for a long, long time, and this is why it was so important for this trial to end this year and not have this can kicked down the road for a third year in a row. And I was worried about that third trial. Believe me, I was worried that Auntie Bev was going to force a third trial, but it did not happen. And this thing ended with Karen Reed acquitted, except a little DUI charge, ticky-tack thing, no big deal. But, Karen Reed's ready to go, and she's putting together a great team to pursue this civil suit, and it's going to be fantastic to see. So I'm looking forward to seeing Karen on the offense at last, and this is going to be very, very enjoyable to watch because it needs to happen. There needs to be justice for John O'Keefe, and the path to justice for John O'Keefe goes through Karen Reed. She's not going to let this fight end at all, and she's continuing to step forward.
There you go. I love it. That's why I let you take over the show there because I'm telling you, people, Mazza Media is the most underrated YouTuber in the community. My man is always spitting facts, and he's a fountain of them. He's a fountain, people. He pours them out. Love it. How you been, man?
So I'm doing good, man. I'm doing all right tonight. I had my chicken wings. I just finished them about 5 minutes ago, so that's good. Everyone can cross that off. Mazza had chicken wings tonight. That's a good thing. But hey, the give, send, go. Let's talk about this for a second. When you have a give, send, go, it's typically because you need money, you need finances, you need financial help.
Right.
That's what's going on here. So I thought this whole thing earlier this week with the McAlberts claiming they were going to go after Karen, they were going to go after Turtle Boy civilly, is all up front because right now they have to give, send, go because they need money. Why do they need money? Because they know Karen's coming for her. They know Turtle Boy may be coming for her. So that's how I look at this whole thing. I think that
I agree.
I don't think they're going to go. Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't about funding their lawsuit against Turtle Boy and Karen. This is about defending themselves against the lawsuit that Karen's throwing at them right now. And the lawsuit that is inevitably to come from Turtle Boy, I would imagine.
Right. Absolutely. And that's, they're putting together this website, the website you were on earlier. They're showing pictures of everybody, calling everybody a threat for standing outside the Canton Police Department. To me, it just reeks of this is a desperate measure. And for the first time ever,
for sure,
they're really having to go on an offensive brigade. They've kind of sat there for the longest time and been, Karen did it. John's a friend of ours. We're in shock and horror. This is all they've said for years. And now all of a sudden, they're finding themselves in a situation where they can't hide in the shadows of a trial anymore, where they're just like, yeah, Karen did it. Oh, yeah, Karen's bad. Karen did it. Oh, we're the only ones that cared about John. That's all out the window now. Now it's a civil suit. Now the whole curtain with the wizards behind the curtain, that whole curtain's coming back now, and it's getting down to these ironed out facts. And for the first time ever, they're going to be called to attention in terms of what happened. Because Karen, they're complaining on their website about what they're saying people are saying online about them. But at the same time, these are the same people that have been out there for a long, long time now. And I'm not just talking about them solely. I'm talking about all of anti-Karen Reed that have said Karen's done it. Karen's done it. Karen's done it.
Right.
These people have said things about Karen, and Karen's never done this. There's scientific evidence that shows that Arca confirmed it, Dr. Marie Russell confirmed it, that Karen couldn't have backed up the vehicle, and that taillight couldn't have caused the wounds on that arm. This is an old story, but Karen needs justice, and I wish her all the best because I hope she gets a lot of money out of this because she deserves it. Because no one's been through more in this whole thing than her, and the only other person that's playing that too is Turtle Boy.
That's right.
Who spent 60 days in jail overall.
That's right.
That's my thought.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you, Maz. I think most of the chat, if not all of them, are in agreement with you as well.
Absolutely, bro. So I'm going to cut it short. I want to see if any other callers, I want to give other callers a chance to call in. But, man, I hope you're doing well. Keep keeping up the fight, bro. And Karen Reed's freed, and looking forward to this civil case.
Always, man. I hope to see you when I'm up there.
Absolutely, man. Keep in touch with me. Let me know.
Will do.
I'll see you soon, bro.
All right, my man.
Take care. All right, bye.
All right, y'all. Make sure to subscribe to Mazza Media. If you're not already, you're missing out. If you are not, Mazza Media is a strong, strong voice for the community. And I'm shocked that he doesn't get more viewers than he does.
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Sean from Tucson. How you doing, buddy?
Sean from Tucson, man. How we doing?
Hey, man, it's been a while since we last talked, dude. It's raining cats and dogs out here, dude.
Holy shit, man. Like, I hope you got an umbrella strong enough to withstand those cat claws.
Well, we're not outside. There's no campfire tonight, man. So I'm down in my basement just chilling out and watching some streams on the TV set, dude.
Okay. Right on.
Hey,
what are you watching on TV, man? What?
I've been watching an Iron Chef marathon, man.
Okay.
You ever hear of Iron Chef, dude?
I've heard of it. Yeah, I'm not big into the cooking shows. I probably should be though. Broaden my horizons.
Well, it's giving me some grave concerns, man.
Grave concerns? How so, sir?
Yeah. Well, because for example, dude, Morimoto can't even speak English. He don't know what the fuck is going on, but he kicks ass every episode, dude. And then what's with Bobby Flay? What's Bobby Flay's damage, man? He walks around the kitchen acting like he's so delicious and better than everybody else, chopping broccoli. If I was in that kitchen with Bobby Flay, man, I'd be probably chopping something kind of veggie, dude. Cut off my thumb and walk around with a 4-finger flashback, man. I couldn't handle it. And then there's this guy called the chairman, right? And he stands on his platform. Every time he moves, there's a swishing sound going on, dude. And then he says things like, right at the beginning of the show, he's like, on your knees. And I'm like, I can't cook on my knees, man. How are you going to cook on your knees, man? You can't do it. I think Bobby Flay should be given a White Claw, and people tell him to chill out, man. Anyway, that's my great concern, dude.
All right. Right on, man.
He ain't remembering where he came from, and the passing of time and perspectives, and change and rearrange all that shit, because it don't work unless he's doing the pyramid, man. And he don't do the pyramid. I think if Bobby Flay did the pyramid, he'd be a better chef, dude.
Probably, man. It's like not everybody is worthy of the Black Pyramid, dude.
That's true, man. You got to have years of practice and adept training, man.
I agree.
It's like Jedi powers, dude.
Totally.
But you don't watch cooking shows?
No, not really.
Why not, man?
I don't know.
Do you ever cook for Clever, dude?
There's usually no. I don't cook. I mean, if I cook for myself, then I give him leftovers what I don't eat. He got like half a steak last night, fucker.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Your dog is a cool dude. Man.
He is a cool dude, man.
Hey, bro, I just want to say I love you, dude. It's been a while since I talked to you, man. And just wanted to say I love you, you're righteous, and keep going on, dude.
Will do. Always for you.
All right.
On, bro. Thanks, man.
I love you, brother. Hang out there, man.
Yeah, you too, man. Absolutely. Thanks for calling, bro. Sean from Tucson, y'all. Amazing.
Yeah. Nick. Yeah. Nick.
Now, before we finish this up, I got to play this one thing. I haven't watched it yet. I saw it was posted. Somebody mentioned it, and somebody super chatted and asked me to play it, and I don't want to forget to play it. And then I'll see if there's any Venmos or anything like that to go over. I don't think any came through, but if there are, no, we're not taking any more calls. That's not happening. But we are going to check this out real quick.
No witness should ever be forced to be alone. Every day, people become witnesses through no fault of their own. Good people who simply do the right thing. Imagine stepping forward, believing justice will protect you, only to find yourself fighting for your peace, your privacy, and your safety. What would you do if that witness was sitting in front of you, all alone, crying from being pressured into silence? What if all you had to do was reach into your pocket and adopt a witness for just $1 a day?
Just $1 a day, folks.
Now you can. Visit defendingthetruth.org Now is the time. We stand for truth. We stand for justice. We stand for witnesses.
We do. We stand for the witnesses, folks. And you can absolutely help support this cause by donating to the link pinned at the top of the chat. Yes, folks, by donating to Turtle Boy, you are supporting justice, my friends. You are supporting witnesses, my friend. Yes, you are. Make sure that you remember to do that. People, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, folks. This has been a lot of fun. I really love you guys so much, man. I've had so much fun tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you to all the callers who have called in. You guys are absolutely fantastic. Please make sure to hit the like if you haven't already. It really helps me out. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Make sure to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live, because I be going live on the fly quite a bit, folks. And please make sure to remember that it only takes a second to stay safe. And thank you guys for all of the support. I love you guys very much. And we will do this again very soon, my friends.
Watch out!
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.